solid. Yeah, that's gonna work. Yep. Alright. Then it did again. Alright. The Armaf done brought us another one. Let's get into it. Let me give you my take on it. Let's go. Alright. I was gone for a little bit. Some of you may have noticed, but hey, look, I'm back at it. All right, I'm here. Now, Armaf has tucked this one into their Club Nuit Intense Man lineup. They put their standard Club Nuit Intense Man presentation on that one. Now, today we're going to chit and chat about this solid clone. Let's go ahead and get to business. If you watch my channel for any bit of time, you'll probably see that Armaf has been a staple on the channel. They are a Middle Eastern house. So bringing the community so many gems at rock bottom prices. Now, they have their own original fragrances, but they are probably most known for some of their high-end clone fragrances. Okay, now this fragrance is not a direct clone of any particular fragrance, but more of an in-between, all right, of two different fragrances, but with its own nuance. Today, we're going to take a look at this pretty solid fragrance from Armaf. As always, I'm going to go over the presentation, notes make up this fragrance, who's this for, when to wear this, and ultimately, should you blind buy this? All right, quick pause for you showing up. Thanks for locking in, because I'm keenly aware you could be anywhere on the net, but you're here with me, and I really appreciate that. All right, perfect. Now this is really going to help the channel out. Go ahead and hit this. Go ahead and hit that. My guy, today, without breaking from their standards, you know, it's the same bottle as what you'll see throughout the Club Nuit Intense Man lineup. All right, it's suited up, Phantom Black today, because you can see straight through this bottle. It's got some red accents, says Elixir. Okay, my chain is broken on here, but it's cool. You know, it's still rocking that top that reminds me of a cheesy dice keychain you'll find on one of them little shops in Vegas. You know what I'm talking about. But anyways, let's talk about the good stuff. Atomizer is great here. It's going to get the job done. Let's go ahead and talk about those notes now. In the top, you got bergamot, pink pepper, jasmine, orange blossom, the mid, lavender, geranium, saffron, vetiver, and elemi, which is a kind of a resinous note. In the base, you have ambroxan or amber, patchouli, cedar, and some labdanum. Now, as much as you've heard this, probably compared to many other things, which I think most of them are pretty spot on. To me, this fragrance starts out with an Aventus opening, and the fact that it's sweet, almost aquatic, but not just kind of all over the place. It has a very smooth sophistication going on at the same time. And that's that Dior Sauvage DNA in the background that kind of rounds this one out. This is a combination out of the gate that I know will work for most of you in most situations. So with that being said, let's talk about how these notes come together. I get the pink pepper and the way it kind of seems to have this berry note underneath, a little sour with the bergamot, and then the sweetness of that orange blossom somehow comes together, creates that same kind of Aventus pineapple, but it's actually still different somehow. Now, that sweetness kind of trails off a bit and make this one kind of something of its own. It's got its own nuance, and it's good. But it doesn't stop there. As soon as that pineapple starts to waft away into the background, that Dior Sauvage DNA, which begins to become more apparent. As far as that performance, it's really good on this one. It's not super crazy. You know, it comes out swinging. Some of those sweeter notes, pineapple, bergamot, etc. Like I said, kind of falls away, leaves just behind a balancing note. It's refreshing, wears great in most situations. This also has a crisp t-shirt ready, workplace ready, it's date ready. You can apply this with a decent spray routine, have this stick to you all day. Now, as far as the hours on skin, if you wear this, you're going to get about 6 to 8 hours. This one lasts a long time on skin and even longer on clothes. I sprayed this on a shirt. It's definitely still hanging tough the next day when I picked it up. Put this on, I'm going about 7 sprays for a routine. Both sides and necks, both wrists, top, bottom shirt, maybe in back. I think that's 7. It's got to be close to 7. Anyways, put it on like that. Get your 7 sprays. You're going to smell great. You're not going to blow anyone out of the water. As far as projection for the first couple of hours, you're definitely going to get about foot and a half length of projection. You know, it's not gonna be super loud, you know, blow anyone away, and that's just typically how fresh fragrances are. This is definitely a crowd pleaser. Definitely gonna get some compliments with this one, and as some of you may know, Sauvage, it's a banger, okay, and this one is no different. So you're gonna get a lot of that. Now, as far as that sillage, which is the way a fragrance kind of wafts off your skin, kind of evaporates as you walk past somebody, you're gonna get some of those whiffs. They're gonna get some of those whiffs of this fragrance. They're gonna look at it, they're gonna smell it, and they're gonna be like, man, I don't know who that guy is just walked past, but that fragrance smells fantastic. Perfect. All right, it's put together, it's fresh. So when should you wear this? Glad you asked. All right, wear this during the daytime, evening, nights out, dates. You know, if you got one, casual day out. All right, if you go to a wedding, you might leave with somebody. Okay, you might put this on. They like, hey, come here. Who are you? All right, now, like I said, this one was casual. It's a little sophisticated, but it's still approachable. It wears great in almost any situation, almost any occasion. As far as season wise, it's a fragrance you can wear all year long. This actually could be one of those one and done type fragrances. So if you're looking for one fragrances to rule them all, this one's going to be a great choice for you. Who's this for? I think that this could be appreciated from all the way down to high school, all the way on up. Gents can appreciate this one the same as a younger crowd. And whoever's smelling this will probably feel the same way. You know, again, this is a real crowd pleaser here. All things considered, Armaf has been putting out a healthy amount of fragrances this year, and I'm sure they're about to drop something else soon, especially the fall is coming up. This has that Sauvage DNA with a bit of a Ventus opening. We love this one. If you like that Sauvage DNA with a bit of a Ventus opening, maybe you're looking for a one and done type fragrance again. Look no further. The quality is here, the appeal is there, the price point is spot on, and you know what that adds up to? Too damn easy. Price point is very similar. Almost all the fragrances in the Club de Nuit Intense Man lineup, $35-$45 here. All right. And what's wild is that Club de Nuit Intense Man has become so popular. And when it comes out, you know, when it comes to the cologne fragrances, you know, these reviewers come out, they review it almost immediately. Everyone wants to get their hands on it and talk about it. Sometimes those prices can double. Okay. You can go look for this thing and it will be like $70-$80. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just wait around. Luckily for you, this one's already locked in at a great price. Go ahead and pick this one up, guys. Where can you buy this? Don't look any further than your search bar. Just type it in Google. All right. Look for the latest and greatest prices. And if you didn't know, soon, I gotta get some discount codes for any of these fragrances that I'm talking about on this channel. Let you guys know first, okay? You're going to be the first to know. Now, we robbed the question. The question is this worth a blind buy? Now, don't hold your breath. All right, let's go ahead and see how many stars we got. Yep. 5. It's got to be. It's got to be. All right, it does what it set out to do. It's just an all-around winner. We got to give it 5 stars. Thanks once again for locking in with your boy. Appreciate all the comments. Keep them coming. All right. Now, if you haven't already, no time better than the present. Do a quick swipe, like, definitely subscribe. Look, tell a friend. All right. Groom well. Now, don't skate off so fast. Chilling here. All right. We relaxed. All right. Go ahead and click one of these up here. More fire. Till the next time, YouTube. Dooskies. Solid. Yeah, that's gonna work. That's gotta work.